Yo, hello. Caught me like a deer in headlights there to open up. What's up, everybody? How are we doing? Yet another watch along, and today is a very, very big one. I mean, all. I say all as if there's many, but both of these semifinals are huge. Maybe a little bit boring that we have the teams that FIFA wanted in the semifinals, sure, but can't complain about the matchup. Spain versus France today is going to be spectacular, or at least I'm hoping so. I'm hoping so. Hopefully we get something like the last time they played, which was the semifinal of the Nations League, in which France won 5-4. I remember they took an insane lead and then, or sorry, Spain won 5-4. God, Spain took an insane lead over France, and France sort of clawed their way back into it to make that scoreline a little bit more respectable. A little bit more respectable. So hopefully we get something like that. I doubt that we'll see that many goals, but hopefully we get a good, entertaining match like that. And then, of course, tomorrow we will be back here for everyone who's just sort of entering now. Tomorrow we will be back here to do another stream for Argentina versus England, which is some World Cup heritage, isn't it? That matchup. I'm really looking forward to that one. Really looking forward. Guys, how are we doing? Miranda, Abdullah, Don, TP Sam, Chemical Brother, Samurai, Pratik, JWR. What's up from Georgia? What's up from Canada, man? How you doing? Thanks for tuning in. Mini Dude, Super Dark Mario. We got everybody. We got everybody coming through. Guys, final for third place. What do you mean? What do you mean by that? TPC. Am I going to do a stream for final and third place? I'll do one for the final. I don't think we're going to do one for the third place match, but I will do a report, a World Cup daily for that third place match, of course. Don't you worry about that. And then I'm getting excited. I got to admit, I am getting excited to get back into club football. I really am. It's been a nice vacation from it. It's been really fun covering this World Cup. I always love covering the World Cup, diving deep into it, fully immersed. But I'm ready for the club football. I'm seeing some transfers, and I'm saying this is interesting. I can't wait to get going on that. But that is for next week. Next week at this time, we will be out of the World Cup, which is crazy. That is very, very crazy. Just 5 days away from the final. So let's take a look. Greg, no one cares about third place. I've got to be honest. I mean, some people do. I feel like these nations won't care about third place as much. But in the last World Cup, for example, Morocco and Croatia both really cared about that third place playoff. And so, hey, like I said, maybe these nations won't. They might even rotate their lineups a little bit, but we'll see. We shall see. All right, guys, let's take a quick look at the starting 11s here. Let's take a quick look at those. Now, the 11 de départ for France, as it says, the 11 to start, starting 11. We have Mike Maignan in goal, of course. At left back, Lucas Digne. So not Theo Hernandez to sort of make up for the speed of Lamine Yamal on that side. It will be Lucas Digne on that left flank. Then you have Upamecano and Saliba, of course, and Koundé at right back. Yes. Most of this is as we expected, except Manu Kone is out. Chouameni is back in after getting over that. I believe it was a hamstring issue. I'm having some speaking issues right now. Next to Rabiot, and then you have that front four, which is looking quite tasty, of Barcola, Olise, Dembele, and Mbappe. And I do think that he went with Barcola in this case because France are expecting to sort of cede possession to Spain a little bit and then try to hit them on the counter. And so Barcola's pace, it's not like Doué is a slow guy at all, but Barcola's pace heading in the other direction is going to be lethal. And then, of course, Kylian Mbappe, who's been looking very, very good. He had a little bit of an ankle knock in the last match, but apparently he is just fine. It was a little bit precautionary for him to go off and ice it and everything, but he is apparently just fine. So that is the France starting 11. What do you guys think of the starting 11? I mean, it's been kind of the same as the tournament's gone on. Little changes here and there that have been happening, such as on that left wing position and the left back position for a moment, and then out of necessity in the midfield with Chouameni. But otherwise, it's been the same guys doing their thing, playing excellently. Have not conceded a goal in the knockout phase, which is something that is going kind of underreported at the moment. So let's take at Spain. Let's take a look at Spain now. You have Unai Simon in goal. This is also looking pretty much the same. I think that the only difference would be that, at least from my expectations, is I thought that instead of Fabian Ruiz in the midfield, I did think that Pedri was going to start this one to sort of try to unlock that back line, to sort of make their way through that French block a little bit better with his passing. But Fabian Ruiz, again, like we were saying about Doué, not exactly a scrub himself in the midfield, is he? That's a two-time Champions League winning midfielder right there, 2 times in a row. So definitely not a huge downgrade. That is for sure. But you have Unai Simon in goal, Pedro Porro at right back, Cubarsí and Laporte at your center back positions. Left back is Cucurella. Then you have Rodri, Fabian Ruiz, Olmo just ahead of him, Lamine Yamal on the right, Alex Baena on the left, and Oyarzabal through the middle. So 2 pretty much expected 11s, as Chemical Brother said, pretty much expected 11s here for the 2 sides. Looking good. Looking good. Just gets me even more excited for this match. It's one that I hope I don't know about you guys, but there's always that feeling of whenever a match is hyped, it's going to end up sucking. And I can't really see that with this one. Just with the quality of players, it's difficult to see how this would flop. But you never know. Weirder things have happened, especially when you get to the latter stages of a tournament. The finals especially usually suck, although 2022 was the antithesis of that. Plenty of goals in that one. There was a lot in the 2018 as well, but it was a bit of a mismatch between France and Croatia. So yes, there it is. Dusk Croissant says, I think it'll be goalless entering the second half. Obsidian Steed says, bro jinxed it. I was just hoping, man. I was just hoping. This is big boy trousers time for sure. You got that right. Roberto Martinez with the reverse Midas touch. Ay. Roberto Martinez. I wonder where he's going to end up next. I really do. Portugal has Jorge Jesus now, so I'm very excited about that. That's for sure. The teams have taken to the pitch. They're going to do their team photo now. Everything is looking like it's going to start on time. We love that. Our punctual kings out there. Chemical Brother says France is going to take it, but I really can't predict the scoreline. Yeah, it's a really tough one to call out here in Arlington, Texas, where they're playing this game. Arlington, Texas. Rodri, old school, tucked in shirt. Love to see that. It's basically a rivalry or Yamal owning France at this point if France does not reverse the trend. Yeah, I mean, Spain have beat France in the last 2 semifinals that they've met in the Nations League as well as the Euro. And that Euro win for Spain, especially for Lamine Yamal, was absolutely just daddying up on Adrien Rabiot with that sort of challenge that Rabiot had for him. Like, you're going to have to do a lot more to get into a European final. And then he said, okay, cuts inside, hits it on his left, gorgeous goal, sends Spain through. If only this was no fouls and rush goalie, we could win. We would be in for the night of our lives. Yeah, seriously. I remember having a lot of fun with that. Just slide tackle the goalie every time. Will there be a 7-0 at halftime? No, there won't be a 7-0 at halftime. Trying something a little bit different with the stream. As you can see, it looks different than the last few times. If you were here at the beginning of the tournament, you would have recognized how the stream looks. But unfortunately, we do not have the ability to play 7-0. So my dream of getting the 7-0 has died. You guys, it looks like I won't get it, at least on camera. I'll have to do it off camera. The Tarun, hey, how are you? He says, I would love to see Pedri, but I'm kind of biased. Ruiz is still world class. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. That's we'll see. Oh, they're still gonna do the little. They're gonna have a moment of silence. I think they weren't expecting. Mike Mignon was still way back there in goal. Hello, Tari Joe. How are you? Thanks for coming through. Don says that Spain has the edge. Ooh. Ooh. I believe personally that France has the edge, but look, these teams are very comparable. This is close to a coin flip for me, just a slight advantage to France based on how they have performed in this tournament and who they have in their team. But Spain do have history on their side. So it could go either way. Let's hope it's a doozy, though. About to kick off here. In fact, you know what? Here we go. The match has begun. Do, 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 do. Who is going to the final? I hope we do not get a France versus Argentina final if the England do not make it. Yeah, I'm thinking I would love to see a France England final. That would be really fun. Why not both with the iconic home kit? I really like this Spain away kit. Feels weird. The time will be up in a sec, Ningguan. Ningguan, sorry. The time will be up in a second, my friend. Just have to fix something real quick. Ooh, Unai Simon, so calm in possession, almost scary. Greg, I think that is the Spurs tax. Unfortunately, everyone kind of suffers a little bit, but take them out of their teams and they look pretty good. Take them out of the Spurs team, sorry, and they look pretty good with their national team. TP, you think this is a real final yourself? Any of these teams, any of these four, like scramble them up. Whoever you get in the final, it's a pretty good final. Mbappe holding off Fabian. Woo. That's a good start from Mbappe. Rabiot. Ooh, not a great pass. That's a couple of bad passes from Rabiot early. Lamine Yamal. Need a big game from him. Fist of Ren, how are you? Great to see you. Sandeep, the timer's coming. Don't worry. Just fixing something. But I can tell you right now, I am at 3:55. Tiana, great to have you. Enjoy the churros. Who are you going for in this one? Who would you like to see make the final, Deanna? What's up, Curious Benji? Not much to. I can't show that. There's not much I can do about that. The classic question. Fist of Ren, my pick is France to go through. I'm happy with whomever, but I think that France has been performing at a better level. I find that Spain has just been lacking a bit of a edge when it comes to their finishing, sort of relying on those late game heroics from Marino, which is fine, totally fine. But I just feel as though if they don't score enough, this French team could run away from them on the scoreline. So they need to be sharper with their finish. Here's Barcola, Poro. Barcola skips over Poro. Ooh, and the cross is blocked, but that was well done. Reno is Spain's Fellini. Fellini. Yeah, that's true, man. He has been. Oh, late nights reporting on England. Curious Benji. That's got to be tough. That's got to be tough, man. Late nights, early mornings, even. Corner kick, France. Headed away by Laporte. Abdullah, it's just a technical limitation. Upamecano. Back to Maignan. What do you mean by what makes it worse that you're in a footballing city? Curious, or just Benji? You can just be Benji. Kunde. Ooh, Dembele. Oh, that's well done by Rodri. Fabian Ruiz. Well done from him. Great touch, Lamine Yamal. Well read by Adrian Rabiot that time. Oh, what a ball by Upamecano. Olise, a little bit too casual. Should have got that through to Kylian Mbappe. That was a huge opportunity to send Kylian Mbappe through. Well in. What? That looked like Rabiot got all ball. Okay. Free kick. Free kick for Spain right on the edge of the box. Dangerous spot. He did get the ball, but then he followed through onto the leg, right onto the ankle or the top of the foot. Stamped. Hey, Saf Saf. Good to see you. This is a tough spot to get it, up and over the wall. Gear Trail, thank you. Um, the French referee from Argentina, Egypt was dismissed. More proof that he mishandled that match. Was he? Letessier? Was that it? Francois Letessier? Hmm. Why was he booted though? What was the reason? Oh, he just won't be doing any of the remaining matches. Well, there's 4 matches left. I mean, he's not on the list to do the final 4 matches, but it's not like they kicked him out. Ooh, hit the wall. Lamine Yamal. Good cross to the back post. Throw in for Spain. Yeah, Yamal's acceleration there, Pratik, was wild. Blew past his man. Rabiot. Driving forward. Does not release Barcola. Mbappe. Upamecano. Has Yamal becoming taller hurt him? I don't think so. I think that injury he had hurt him. That really messes with your acceleration, having a hamstring injury. It's very scary to get a hamstring injury. Look what happened to Alfonso Davies. Gear Trail, thank you for that donation once again. I won't disagree that Egypt's manager put in 2 strikers when he should have focused on defense. Yeah, they really blew it when it comes to that. That match also had many instances where an Argentina either got away with a foul or wasn't booked. Yeah, that I mean, 2 things can be true. You can, I mean, unfortunately, you can say that Egypt blew it. You know, they got denied going 2-0 up. Then they did go 2-0 up, and they still blew a 2-0 lead when they could have just focused on playing defensively. To get caught with that many men forward for that third goal is just inexcusable. It's completely inexcusable. But the other side is right as well. There were a lot of instances where there should have been a foul or a yellow card or something. And who's to say that another yellow card would have caused wouldn't have caused a second for an Argentine to get sent off or something like that. I'll tell you what, though, I am super sick of talking about controversies and conspiracy theories and stuff like that. It's unfortunate that this entire World Cup, it seems that that's all that people want to talk about is how there's a conspiracy or there's controversies with officiating or something, and every maybe poor call or disagreed upon call, or even when there's a correct protocol put in place, such as Embolo getting sent off for a dive, his second yellow, people criticize that and say that that feeds into the conspiracy as well. It's really tiring, and it's a shame. And part of it is on FIFA as well for how they've handled everything. Part of it is on the referees for not having any consistency, picking and choosing when they call certain things that they should call every time. But it's made it very aggravating to cover this tournament when if I don't talk about the controversial things, then I get called corrupt and dishonest as a creator. And it's just incredibly tiring to constantly like that be the focus is refereeing. Should start a separate channel where we just talk about officiating and just leave this one to football. And that's it. Olise with the challenge on Rodri. It is a free kick for Spain. We require robot referees. Yeah. Yeah, TP Sam, that's another thing that was horrible was the treatment of Iran in this. And even before the Balogun red card reversal or suspension being lifted, you had Messi who should have got a red card for what he did in his first match. Dembele, quick ball forward to Mbappe. Unai Simon is out. Mbappe, oh, good recovery from Poro. Mbappe still has it. Dembele, crossfield ball to Barcola. Barcola to Olise. Olise out for the corner. That was a great counterattack. Ooh, Benji, thank you for that. Thank you. Damned if you do, damned if you don't. Keep being positive the Canadian way. Yeah, I'm still positive overall. It's just something that myself and some other YouTubers have been talking about how the just the difference in the overall vibe in covering this World Cup from previous World Cups, namely 2022. 2022, of course, there was the it's fixed for Messi kind of thing that people were kind of latching onto, but it was more people were enjoying the football, and it wasn't like let me look at every single foul and let it feed into my conspiracy that everything is sort of fixed for some team to win just because they beat my team or whatever. That's what it's kind of become a lot of the discourse, and it's unfortunate. So far this match has shown that, or at least maybe not shown, but it hasn't sort of fallen into the oh god, this is going to be a boring cagey semifinal that it could have been, right? What could have happened. There we go, guys. The timer is back. For anyone who hadn't noticed, the timer is back and it is accurate. I can I can say that it is exactly where I am in this match. Fixed for Harry Maguire. They tried to fix it for Switzerland. That's what Infantino's plan was all along. Goal kick for France. Ones in the chat. I used to do that, didn't I, Benji? Was it ones that I used to say? Drop a one for like the mods and everything. Forgot my own lore. Lucadinho. Abdullah, I love this Spain jersey. It's a beautiful one. I think that Adidas with this sort of like retro look, because they are, every most manufacturers have a bit of a template. This is a bit of a template. Like I have the Stade Brestois jersey that looks just like this, essentially, just different colorways, maybe a little bit of a different pattern on the pressed on the shirt. Cucurella, a penalty for Spain. Yamal goes down. Lucadinha, not a huge protest from Lucadinha. Not much of a protest at all. Well, 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 well. Ooh, he played that poorly and then kicked Lamine Yamal. Was Lamine Yamal going down prior? I mean, it hit him in the back, but he did kick him. Like Lamine Yamal was turning away from it. He had given up on the ball, but he did kick him in the leg. Hate to see it. Hate to see a penalty like that. I really do hate those penalties where the forward is just um playing for the contact. Like we saw Jed Spence try to do previously against Norway. But ultimately, he did kick him. It's not like he jumped into the way of his kick. It is a foul. It is a foul. He did kick him. But and I know, and they know that we know that Lamine Yamal was not going for that ball. He had given up on it. I dislike mini dude. You know what I hate? I think I've talked about this already. So say get out of here, old man. But for anyone who hasn't heard, I hate how all handballs in the box lead to a penalty. How every single one leads to a penalty. I think if the shot is being blocked, it should be a penalty. But a cross where the ball isn't even going towards the goal or something like that, for that to be a penalty, I don't like it. Here we go. Oyarzabal to take this penalty. And he scores. Gorgeous penalty. Gorgeous penalty from Oyarzabal. Yeah, no stutter is the key. We hate a stutter penalty around here. We love when someone just runs up and smashes it like that, and that's the way to do it. Mike Mignon guessed the right way, and he still didn't get it because he hit the penalty well enough. 1-0 to Spain. The scoreboard will be changed in a moment. 1-0 to Spain. What a penalty. See, you don't need to stutter when you just hit the ball well. Just hit it well. Don't try to tiptoe, do your little dancey dance, and then roll it past the keeper. Adam, how are you, man? Oh no, little French boy crying already. Still a lot of football to be played. Still a lot to be played here. But if Spain get another one, it's spooky scary time for France. What's this referee doing? Oh, hydrate. Dude, how did I forget about the Infantino break? I was like, "What? Is he going to check something? Something happened off the ball? What's going on?" No, it's the Infantino break brought to you by Powerade, as they announce in the stadiums. Oh, oh, oh. Hey, thanks, it's Jacoby. The Infantino interruption, so we can watch a Hyundai commercial. This stream is not brought to you by Hyundai. I will not speak of their vehicles because this is not brought to you by Hyundai. The most memorable thing about this World Cup, the hydration break. God. What do you guys think is your most memorable thing from this World Cup? I think for a lot of people, it'll be Cabo Verde, Cape Verde, whatever you want to say. You say it. I don't care. Unfortunately, I think the thing that we were talking about earlier will be a lot of people's takeaways is the whole rigged for whoever you like of this tournament. I think that will be unfortunately a lot of people's, which is too bad. But that's just the way things have been heading these last few years. What a kick! Talking about Digne, not the actual penalty. Yeah, Tarun. The Trump intervention. Ooh, that's a good one too, Yi. That is a good one as well. And the way that he just in that press conference was like, "Yeah, I called him. Yeah, I did that." Like if he would not have owned up to it, which is dishonest, of course. Maybe being honest is better. But imagine the optics of it if he hadn't owned up to calling him in and saying review it. But that was probably the stipulation that Infantino had was like, yes, we will drop this suspension, but you have to say that you called in a favor, essentially, to have it reviewed. That must have been a stipulation. Turn those sprinklers off, man. I mean, I guess the grass deserves hydration too. Why even hide being corrupt? Yeah, good point. Good point. Yeah, this golden boot race is a good one as well, TP Sam. All right, sprinklers off, hydration over. That's it for your Infantino interruption. Dino over Teo Hernandez. I guess he just does not trust Teo, and maybe Teo hasn't been playing very well at, was it Al Hilal that he went and joined? Most memorable was seeing Adrian cheer at a stadium. They're hiding corruption now? Yeah. Sepp Blatter tried to hide his corruption. The new regime at FIFA, they're just out in the open with it. Ooh. Foul? Referee says no. Mbappe down. Referee says nothing. He says nothing. Looked like Kubarski got the ball as well. France are nervy, says Gonzalo. Yeah, it's. I think all they need is once they get one goal, then they'll get the power back. Saliba. Uh-oh, Saliba down. That ain't good. Maxence Lacroix could be coming on. That ain't good that Saliba is down. That is a huge loss for France. Sepp Blatter wasn't corrupt, he was just greedy. I mean, accepting bribes, bribes are and allowing the acceptance of bribes not great. So Lacroix will be coming on, it looks like. What do you guys think of the finals ball, the black and gold Trionda? I think it's nicer than the normal Trionda, the multicolored one. But I don't like the cities written all over it. I find that it is the cheapest looking World Cup ball in some time. Saliba is off. That is because you like no color. I mean, I like colors, but I wish they would have chosen one or two, and I understand why they did three. There's three co-hosts, but white and green would have looked good. Why don't they do? Why don't they mix the colors? Do white and brown. That would have looked sick. Kunde. Yeah, France do look a little bit nervy, as Gonzalo said. They do look a little bit rattled. I mean, things going against them for sure. A penalty, and now an injury to their best center back. Ooh, Olise. Kukurea is a dirty boy. Kukurea is a dirty player. I remember during the Club World Cup, I said that, and Chelsea supporters got so mad at me. But they themselves were even saying that he tries to rattle people by fouling them. And it's like, well, dude, why can't I say it? And look how he just left one in on Olise there. What is he doing? Sergio would be proud. Yeah. Sergio Ramos, imagine. What would be the toughest back line? Sergio Ramos and Pepe was already a crazy duo. Left back, Cucurella. Who would you put at right back? Or do you put Sergio Ramos at right back, like the old days, and someone else at CB next to Pepe? Rudiger? Zanetti? Ooh, Yapstam. Chiellini was like classy with his violence, though. You know what I mean? Alex Baena. Rodri. Rabio. Bruno Karate Alves. Nearly choking Saka with his shirt in 2021 wasn't classy. Yeah, but he has a nice Italian accent. He's a sweet guy. Rodri. Spain looking controlled. Happy to just move the ball around. Olmo absolutely blasts it into the stands. Yeah, that's a good point. Sandeep saying Spain play the most boring game in this World Cup, and Adam saying sometimes those boring teams win it all. It's true. Sometimes you got to be boring. Flashy and fun is good for a time until you lose. First goal that France have conceded in the knockout rounds. Ooh, over to oh my goodness, Alex Baena. Flag was up in the end, but wow. Certainly offside. Yeah, this Spain pratique has a little bit more directness. They had even way more directness when they had Williams out there as well. Ooh, Baena goes down. Referee says nothing there. Lacroix. That's got to be tough. Coming in as the center back in a World Cup semifinal after your teammate's injured and you're down a goal. That's tough, man. Great turn by Dembele. Olise's playing on the right flank, by the way. Dembele through the middle. Barcola goes for the strike. Not great. Not a great one. Yeah, Deanna said that Spain are trying to take advantage of France's defense with those quick long balls forward. Yeah, and they're a relatively high-ish line as well. Hey, that long ball seems to always be there for them. Oyarzabal, that was classy from him. What a pass! Here's Cucurella. Um, whew. Poro going for a strike from distance, out for a goal kick. Samurai says, it seems Barcola is a serious target for us. He reminds me of a younger Dembele. Was very good, but his final product was terrible. Samurai, do you support, is it Liverpool that he's being linked with? Barcola? Magnan. Ooh, that's a bad giveaway. Bad giveaway. Rodri. Lamine. Good touch to Olmo. Oh, what a back pass. Oh! Spain almost just scored the goal of the tournament. My goodness. My goodness. It's Lance. Spain got a penalty. Luca Digne sort of miscontrolled a ball on the head. And it was sort of looped up in the air, and then he went to clear it and kick it, but Lamine Yamal jumped through it. It actually ended up hitting Lamine Yamal in the back in the end, but Digne kicked him. So Oyarzabal penalty. Boom, there it is. And also, Lance, William Saliba off injured. Lamine Yamal. Ooh, nearly splits the defense there. Referee says foul. Dang, I'm about to lose hella bread. Oh no, Lance. No. Did you? What was your bet? Was it on just France to win? And yes, you're correct, Lance. The back line is looking a bit shaky at the moment for France. Ooh, another hard tackle on Olise, this time from Rodri. Ooh, what happened here, referee? Offside. Just all bets on France doing positive stuff. Okay, yeah. Yeah, Samurai, I was thinking that Teo Hernandez would start. I thought that he would have. Um, I understand why he went with Luca Digne. He's, I guess, in Deschamps' eyes, more solid defensively than Teo Hernandez. Teo Hernandez hasn't been in excellent form this past season, I don't think. Who's there? Who's at my door? Offside again? It wasn't offside this time, though. I think that Mbappe would have been on there, or it would have been one of those the edge of his shoulder is off kind of situations. Lance, they subbed in Maxence Lacroix. All right, Casper, I'll give you the quick rundown as well. We have a penalty, Luca Digne fouling Lamine Yamal. Penalty taken by Oyarzabal, goal. Then William Saliba off injured. Those are the big things you need to know. Upamecano. If you're Spain, you are so happy with how this half has gone. Mbappe looks like he may be offside. Unai Simon comes flying out. Flag did not go up. What a read by Unai Simon. Holy. And a corner kick for France. Yeah, he was on. What a read by Unai Simon. Ball in. Ooh. Kunde crosses it back in. Oh, keeper, what are you doing? Laporte holding his head. Lacroix once played for Wolfsburg. Wouldn't bet a dime on him. Oyarzabal essentially heading that out of Unai Simon's hands. Dembele. Ooh. And the foul. So a free kick for France. Free kick for France in a very good position. Now, do they do Adrian's favorite thing and just smash it keeper side low? Oh, he's reversed the decision. What's going on? What's going on here? Huh? Okay. We go Spain. All right. So I don't understand why he gave that to Spain. Even if you don't think it was a foul from Fabian Ruiz, it was more a foul from Fabian Ruiz than it was Dembele. Dembele was just getting a pass off, and he did nearly, but then Ruiz ran into him. Strange. Strange stuff, man. Rodri down or Fabian down. It was Rabiot with the foul this time. Ooh, what a deflection. Nearly fell kindly for Baena. Upamecano. Olise. Dembele passes to nobody. Oopsies. And Kunde with the foul on Baena. This is perfectly played if you're Spain. You could not ask for a better half. One, you're leading. Two, you never want to hope for this, but Saliba goes off injured. It is one of those things where two things can be true. It's very unfortunate for France. Lacroix is good, but Saliba better, you would think. We'll see if they continue to attack on that side more. I mean, they were already because Lamine Yamal's on that side. And then, of course, you have the match getting broken up and France getting very frustrated by some of the calls that the referee is making, some of the fouls that they're taking, all of that. So everything going right for Spain in this moment. Kunde. Good ball in. Oh, that was a great ball in from Kunde. Barcola to Dembele. Dembele not having a great first half. That was close. No, Rabiot in behind. That looked offside. Kunde up for it. And now it goes for offside, and Cucurella is down holding his hair. Oh, that was so close to the perfect ball from Kunde. So close. Ooh, Lamine Yamal, good speed there. Very good speed on Luca Digne. I wonder if that's something that Deschamps will consider changing at half. Because the way that Yamal just blew past Luca Digne was that ain't good. Oh, poor from Unai Simon, giving it away to Chouameni. Casper, no one injured William Saliba. I think it was a soft tissue issue, because he just sort of like sat down all of a sudden. Sandeep, I truly don't care who goes through, so I'm not really rooting for anybody. My expectation was that France would go through. So far, so good for Spain, though. Yeah, Deanna, I'd agree with you. Not the most entertaining, but not too bad. Not too bad this half. A minute and a half or so left here. But yeah, Sandeep, I was saying at the beginning, like, whoever goes through to this final, it's going to be a good final from either side, right? How could you not be happy with, I mean, unless you support one of the teams that almost made it, but as a neutral, how could you not be happy with a France England or a France Argentina or a Spain England or a Spain Argentina in the final? That's good. I would say that ranking them, Spain England is not what I'd want to see. I think France England would be a fantastic final to watch. Digne, and it goes out for a throw in. Spain Argentina obviously would be very cool, I think, but I do find that Spain is plays the least fun football that I've seen. I think that England plays really good stuff for the most part. France, for the most part, plays really good stuff. Argentina's matches, not always because of them, but their matches have been entertaining. And there's the half. There is the half. All of the four remaining games will be interesting games to me, user says. Yes, I would agree with that. I would agree with that. Interesting, but I think there is a ranking of more entertaining. What's with the face touching? Yeah, I don't know what was going on there. So there's the half. Guys, what do we think? What do we think? Do we think that France come out stronger in this second half? You would assume they will. You would assume they will. Dictator must come out stronger. He surely will. He'll tell them that the secret police are outside their families' homes. And if they don't get through to the final, bad things will happen. Okay, guys, should we try to do a 7-0? Should we try to do a 7-0? We can continue talking about the game and play 7-0 sort of passively. I say we do it. Let's give it a go. Let's see if we can get that 7-0. We might be able to make it work here. Okay. Okay, let's play. Which formation do we want to go for? Which formation do we want to go for? Memory, please. No, we're not going to do memory. No way. Let's go for a 4-2-3-1. Three at the back. Okay, a three at the back. So let's do 3-5-2 or 3-4-3. Let's do a 3-5-2 this time. I say 3-5-2. We'll go balanced, classic. All right, let's roll. Let's roll. France 2018. Ooh, okay. Loris at 86 is decent. Let's scroll down a little bit here. Varane, 89 rated center back. As we know, center backs are going to be very important. Very, very important. We also have Pogba, 90. Oh, the good old days of Paul Pogba. Let's roll down a little bit more here. Kante, 91. 94 Mbappe. I think that's going to be tough to beat, guys. 94 Mbappe. I feel like it's got to be. I feel like it's got to be. Varane. I think okay, let's click Mbappe. Let's play him as a striker. I'm making that call. Let's roll. Let's roll. All right, South Korea 2022. I don't know. Okay, Kim Min Jae, that's not bad. Let's see what they have Son Young Min rated as here. Uh, 89. He could play left. We don't have a left wing, so I don't think we go for him. I feel like Kim Min Jae at 86 could be the move. What do you guys say? We got a Min Jae in there from Chemical Brothers. All right, that's two. We're doing it. Kim Min Jae at center back. Let's go. Let's go. Let's roll. Netherlands 2006. Well, well, well. We should have some good attackers. Let's roll down a little. Van der Sar, 85 is also nice. That's pretty nice as well. We keep going. Snyder. Van Nistelrooy, 87. I say either Van der Sar or Van Nistelrooy. I think Van der Sar is a pretty decent goalkeeper, though. 85 Van der Sar. Or Van Nistelrooy, 87. Van Bronckhorst. Rude. Fist of Ren says rude. So there could be better keepers out there, but okay, let's go Van der Sar. Let's go Edwin Van der Sar in goal. 85 is decent. Let's roll. Ireland 1990. This could be a re-roll. Let's see. We keep going down here. A lot of 70s. A lot of 70s going on here for Ireland 1990. A lot of 70s happening right now. This might be a re-roll, fellas. Unless we put McGrath in there at CM or DM or whatever, but I think this could be a re-roll. Yeah, let's do another team. Let's click another team here. Colombia 1990. Okay, so let's see what we're working with. Escobar 81. Fajardo, Alvarez, Valderrama. Could go Valderrama left mid. I think that's going to be the move. Valderrama left mid. Personally, Escobar. No, let's go. Let's go Valderrama on left mid. Valderrama. Let's go. England 2026. Oh, there's got to be some good ones here. We should try to get. Oh no, the center back is not great for England this year. Center back is not great. Okay, let's see what we have. Maybe Rice in the midfield. 90. That's good. 91 Bellingham might be our guy, or Harry Kane. 91 Bellingham. Okay. Do we go Bellingham or Kane? What do you guys say? Jude or Kane? Although a couple people saying Rice as well. Kane, Bellingham. It's going to be split. It's going to be split. All right. Kane and Mbappe in the attack. Let's hit it. Let's go. Let's go. Let's do it. Let's roll. Spain 2006. Oh, Ramos. We were just talking about him during this match. Carlos Puyol. We might want to get a center back there. 85, that's decent, but let's keep on looking at the midfield. Xavi, 88. Not bad. Not bad at all. Keep going. Okay, so our attack is pretty much sorted unless we get a right mid. So I say either Xavi or Puyol. Do we go for the midfield or do we go for the center back? What do you guys say? Puyol, Xavi, Puyol. Oh, it's split. It's split. All right, let's do Xavi because we don't have any midfielders yet. Xavi it is. Let's roll. Paraguay 1950. Oh, yeah. I know all these players, guys. Don't worry. I know every single one of them from Paraguay in 1950. I think this is a re-roll. Yes, this is a re-roll. Another team. Let's go another team. Chile 1950. Oh, perfect. Let's see. No. Oh. Okay, so there's Busquets we could put at right mid, which I will remind you guys, remember El Hadji Diouf and remember Campbell, Joel Campbell. They did great stuff for us in the past at not very highly rated, but I think we got to do another team. Let's just take our chances. Let's go another team. England 1950. All right, we got right. We got our boy right. Mannion. Let's go. Yeah, we're gonna have to go right. DM. Whoa, this guy can play everywhere. This dude can play everywhere. Let's put him at. Let's put him at right on the right for the memes. Let's do it on the right. Right on the right. Yeah, let's hit it. Mexico 1962. We're really throwing it back this time, aren't we? Really, really throwing it way back. Might be Cardenas at center back. Yeah, it might be Cardenas. I think that's who we got to go for. How could you forget how much of a beast Wright was in 1950? Yeah, let's go Cardenas at CB. Give us something good here. Argentina 22. Okay. Let's check the midfield out. But we have Romero at 84 in case we want to go back for that. DePaul is only 83. McAllister, Enzo. Not stupendous. This is not becoming our best team, is it? Not stupendous. I I guess Romero at center back or DePaul in the midfield. Damn. Damn. Okay. Let's put Romero at our center back. Our back line is not looking great. Let's do it though. Roll. Argentina 2002. All right, Veron, I think is going to be our guy. Yeah, it's Veron. There's no questions here. Unless we want Simeone, but I say Veron. Let's do Veron. Give us the best chance. CM. Roll. And finally, our DM is from Ghana. It is Partey. All right. All right. Let's simulate. Let's make sure we have it on. Let's put the speed from normal to ultra. And let's go. Reveal first match against Japan 2018. Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay, next match. 1-1. Dude, this is maybe our worst team so far. 2-1. Okay, let's go. Next match. Colombia 2014, 2-0. Okay. All right, we still top our group. Let's go. Next match. Chile 1974. 3-0. Okay, comfortable. Xavi, Kane with a couple of goals. Let's go. Okay, next match. Argentina 1982, 4-0. Whew. Kane, Xavi, Veron, and some other guy scored. Next match. Argentina 2026. Uh-oh. Oh my God, we're smoking him. We smoked him right on the right with a brace, the right guy for the team, Valderrama. That was the semis. The next one is the final. The next one is the final. Here we go. Next match. Germany 2022. We have to beat them. I'm going to lose in a shootout. Yep. I have never won a shootout. I have never won a shootout. Anyone saying I rigged it, I lose every single shootout every time. Well, that was good. That was good. You know, not even a very good team. Not even a very good team, but we made a good run to the final. At least we made the final. So I can be happy about that. Guys, that was our 7-0 of the day. We'll be sure to bring it back for the semifinal tomorrow. 2022 Germany, yes. 2022 Germany beat us in the shoot. Well, I guess the fact that we went to a shootout tells you everything. Maybe I needed more Germans in my team. I don't think I had a single one, did I? I think twice I've had Lothar Matthäus in my team. Didn't have him that time. We'll get it. We'll get it eventually. If I could learn how to win a shootout, then we would be fine. All right. This game should be coming back in a moment here. Very interested to see if there will be any subs. What Deschamps has up his sleeve, what Spain's game plan will do. Hey, Martin, how are you? France nullified, says Dr. Winston. Your team must have been doing stutter steps. If any of my boys were doing stutter steps in that shootout, we're gonna have big problems. We're gonna have big problems. Rabio came off. Oh, I did not. How are you guys? Am I like so far behind? What's going on here? Mine aren't even back from commercial yet. Here we go. I'm seeing Spain run out onto the pitch. Oh, yes, Lord Originals. France are losing. Manu Kone is back. Manu Kone is back in the team, back on the pitch. Here we go. We have kicked off. We have liftoff. Three and already penalties. I was too busy losing my own penalty shootout to catch up to these ones. Manu Kone. Luca Digne. I wonder if they'll make a 7-0 Champions League edition for us to play together during the season, guys. Whew. Can't wait. Oh, just thinking of the Champions League makes me happy. I'm excited. I know it. We just left the Champions League. It was a long season. I should be appreciating the World Cup, and I do appreciate the World Cup, but I am very excited for club football. Shakhtar Donetsk 2013. Goya. Yes, I do really like that 7-0 game. It's fun. And the fact that I haven't won yet, I hope, yes, it's a browser game, Fist of Ren. I hope that in the final, if you guys join me for the final watch along, I'll be here. I'll see you if you show up. Maybe that will be the time I finally win, is during the final at halftime. That would be gorgeous. Gorgeous fate. Do it without re-rolls? That's not a bad. That's not a bad idea. I mean, I basically did it without re-rolls anyway, getting 1950 Paraguay and 1950 Chile, one after another. Kunde, forward to Olise. Running away from Cucurella? No. Unai Simon. There is a lot of people have not found their seats yet. Still in line for their hot dog. You think Bayern's going to win the Champions League next season, Fist of Ren? Oh, oh, Upamecano goes down. Oh, so TP Sam. Yeah, like 7-0, you can just like sim the whole thing in one go. It's more fun though, isn't it? Doing the watching the scores run up. Luca Digne. Oyarzabal to Lamine Yamal. Maxence Lacroix was one-on-one with him. You don't want that. As good a defender he is, the speed of Yamal. Yamal is down, holding his foot. His foot. Olise to Mbappe. Oh, nearly got it through to Barcola. Mbappe hustling. Fabian. Fabian goes down. Nothing doing there. Switch of play. Oyarzábal's down holding his neck. What happened, mate? He got whiplash. Ugh. It's fun with your coworkers. I don't really have coworkers. Maybe someday. I'm a loner. Oh, what a ball to Lamine Yamal. Lamine Yamal, good save by Mike Mignon. Just couldn't settle the ball. I think he was off anyways. Yes, the referee, the linesman does put up his flag. He was very much offside. Lacroix is a little bit slow, eh? Was both Saliba and who's racist? Rabiot? Was Rabiot racist? Oh, um, Saliba was injured. Rabiot had a yellow card. Cucurella. Baina. Oh, Yarzabal going for the little flick. How much room you guys want to give him? Holy. Everyone just stepping away from Oyarzabal, just rolling out the red carpet for him to strike there. This is the worst. Hey, those are two sprinters, right? It's I mean, same Bolt and that American sprinter. I can't remember his name. I finally recognize people, Olympians. Noah Lyle? Oh. Lamine Yamal? Well done tracking back from Barcola. But this is oh my god, Upamecano, what the hell was that? This is one of the worst games we've seen France play by far. They cannot get anything going. They cannot settle the ball. They cannot get their passing going. They aren't looking dangerous in behind. Your French coworker sounds like a cool guy. Fist of Ren. Olise. Ooh, Zach. Great to see you, man. Thanks for coming through. Ooh, this is good from France. And then Mbappe ruined it. Just joking. France testing their own keeper. Parajit. France is not creating much in the final third. No, not yet. Spain has really contained them well, haven't they? Sorry for the mic smack. It's uncalled for. Lacroix. Olise. Ooh, Olmo nearly stole. Nearly stole Mo. Kunde. Just dancing on the ball and loses it to Alex Baena. Alex Baena gives it back to France. That's kind. That's very kind of him. Olise. Barcola has Poro one-on-one. He goes to the byline. And Unai Simon reads. I don't know that there's a keeper that reads the game better than Unai Simon. This team won. Varela, Puskas. Wow. That is quite. That is quite the team. That is quite the team. I never get Portugal. Ever. What's France's XG? Great question. I actually haven't really checked the stats. Let's take a look. France's XG is 0.04. 0.04. 2 shots, 0 on target. That is crazy. Like someone was saying earlier, I think it was Adam. You know, sometimes these boring teams do win. You got to be boring to win the tournament. Let's see what happens. There's about 34 minutes left. Doué is coming on. Doué having quite the chat with himself. You can call me Adrian Turncloak, though, because at the beginning of the tournament, I would say Spain is probably going to win. Then, as the tournament went on, I said France is probably going to win. Now we'll see. I mean, something tells me that if England get through, they could win this thing. If England can beat Argentina, I think they will win the World Cup. Assuming Spain goes through. France, I don't know. Olmo. Wow. Tons of room. Plays it behind Alex Baena. Cuts inside, blocked by Kunde. It looks like he was confirming to himself that he is in fact Doué. I am Doué. I am Doué. Oh, Pedro Porro goal. Oh, holy crap. How the hell did that just happen? It didn't register for a moment. What? What? Like you're just waiting for the referee to call it back or something. Wow. Spain 2-0. 2-0. And they've done it casually. Casually. First goal is fortunate that Luca Digne, headed the ball into the air and then kicked Lamine Yamal. I guess that's fortunate. I guess. Not really. But this did happen before. This did happen before where Spain went up a couple of goals, a few goals. Yeah, that's absolutely onside, no question. And then France came storming back. I don't know if they have it in them, though. Zach, thank you for that donation. Yeah, and I think you're 100% correct. This is absolutely England's best chance. With Harry Kane at this age, at this kind of form, Bellingham playing like this, the midfield and attack is great. Backline, But yeah, this is absolutely England's best chance. Another final loss. Let's not bring it home. Oh God! Imagine losing to Spain in the final once again. Let's see. Let's see what France has. Guy, yay, Chouameni. What was that? What do you say? Looks like France will not ramener la coupe à la maison. To just pronounce it completely anglophone. Not like this. C'est pas ça. Oh, Lamine Yamal. Goal. 3-0. 3-0. 3-0. And the flag is up. Oh, goodness me. Goodness me. That was a sick goal. That was a sick goal. Let's see. Wow, that was very quickly confirmed as offside. Haven't even seen a replay yet. What did France smoke at halftime? Just like I can't remember which game it was where they played like absolute crap in the second half, but we were saying that they were drinking Chardonnay during the hydration break. Yeah, it was offside. Marginal, but offside. No replay, rigged for Argentina. Yeah. Everything equates to that. Adrian's team loses a shootout in the final again to Germany 2022. Rigged by Argentina. What was that? It just went to someone's camcorder? Did you guys see that? Flashed on the screen? Got to see the back end a little bit of the production. Ooh, Cucurella taking the ball off of Elise. That's right, Brett. It's all Paul Pogba's fault. That's what Graham Souness is going to be saying. This is all Pogba's fault. Well said, Brett. Pogba getting tested after this one. This is an insanely bad performance though. They have I mean, possession is kind of a whatever stat, but it's not like they even have more of the ball or something like that. They have less of the ball. They have 2 shots to Spain's 8. 0 on target still. They do have 10 touches in the box. So, that's sick. Look at Digne. Mbappe, make something happen, man. Make it happen, man. Byline. Ooh! Mbappe, the dictator, said, I'll do it myself. I'll do it myself, he says. Olise. Oh, Ugadin out for a corner kick once again. Darth Vader, I'd say in this game, France is very mid compared to the Spain team, but Spain had been kind of unconvincing in this tournament up until now. Maybe their boringness has masqueraded as, or maybe their, yes, boringness has masqueraded as unconvincing. Because they looked like they were laboring for some of this tournament, whereas France were kind of, even in matches where they weren't scoring a lot, their performance was quite good. So it's quite the swing. They certainly do seem to have France's number, as they did in the last 2 semifinals they played against them. Infantino smiling and getting booed. Arya, that's not a bad point, saying that they kind of Spain aren't. I guess what you're saying is like they're not looking to blow teams away. They're just happy doing just enough in each game. They are very patient in how they play. And their defense has just been fantastic. Fantastic. Again, Mbappe just wide. He's come alive now. He has come alive. And there is a small note of if France get one in like the next 10 minutes, hang on. Hang on. Doué. Doué back inside. Doué. Low strike blocked. Due to Olise. Olise. Dean. To the back post. Unai Simon collects. Hammered forward. Mike Mignon. Good header. Nice header, Mike Mignon. Olise. Spain isn't Egypt. But TP Sam, may I refer to the Nations League? What was the lead that Spain had in that game? Ramenez la coupe à la maison. Allez, allez, allez. Nope, that's not the one I'm looking for. Nope, that's not the one I'm looking for. Where is it? They had a 4-0 lead. 4-0. And then Mbappe scored to make it 4-1. Then they made it 5-1. Spain made it 5-1. And then France brought it back to 5-4. I don't know that that will happen in this tournament, but you never know. Infantino interruption time. So, a lot of work to do. A lot of work, Mr. Deschamps. This is Deschamps' final match, essentially. Is it confirmed? Is that confirmed that this is his final match? I thought it was. Yes, it is. So this could be his final match. This could be the end for Didier Deschamps. He confirmed that after the FIFA World Cup, he is done. I wouldn't mind seeing him in club football again. Yeah, that the shadow of Zidane has been around for a long time. Oh yeah, the third place playoff. You're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. I forgot about third place playoff. You're right. Yes, yes, yes. I always forget about that. Headbutt incoming, Mbappe to all his team. Yes. The dictator will get his. He will get his. By the way, guys, if you could be so kind to drop a like on the stream, it does help the channel. It does indeed help the channel. If you don't mind. 189 of you in here. 59 likes. I think we can do a little bit better of a percentage than that. A little bit better. Let's at least try to match the France is going to win percentage in the poll. Only watching third place game for the Golden Boot race. Fair enough. I'll definitely watch the third place game. I will not do a stream for it, but I will watch it. But yes, I completely forgot. Even if France do lose, it will not be Deschamps' final match. I was wrong. Adrian, if England win tomorrow, you have to sing Wonderwall. Happy to. I'll even pull my guitar down from the wall. We can all sing together. Surprised Konate hasn't been trusted to fill in for Saliba. I guess because he didn't have a stupendous season. Okay, Teo Hernandez is coming on. Rayan Cherki is coming on. Olise is off. Cherki on. Big move from Didier Deschamps. Amit Das, you're sick of hearing about France? Fair enough, man. But are you sick of hearing about Spain? Ooh, Holland. Holland? Oh, same illness as Holland. Sorry, I completely misread that. Oyarzabal, well done. Lamine Yamal up against Teo Hernandez, who just came on. Oh, that's a poor pass from Cherki. That's a heavy one. Ferran Torres is coming on. Watch out. Lord Ferran is coming on. Yeah, 0 attempts on goal is crazy, Adam. 0 from what is it? Are they up to 3 now, I believe? Or 4? 5 actually. 5. 5 attempts, 0 on target. No, we're not getting any goals now that Ferran is on. Come on. Ferran's great. Ferran's a cool guy. Lacroix. Wide to Doué. Doué. Does he go byline? No, he does not. He cuts inside. He flicks for Mbappe. That is a difficult ball to get to. Yeah, the comeback is not looking like it's on, does it? I mean, it's not looking good. Hey, there's Timothy Chalamet. Timote. Tuteo. Mbappe. Ooh, bad tackle from Lamine Yamal. There's this Instagram account that I've been following. I can't remember what they're called. It's called like Trio or Triple something Sports. I can't remember what they're called. But they're essentially doing like spoofs on like bro podcasts that cover sports. And they just pronounce everything incorrectly. And they always call Lamine Yamal Lemon Yamal. And now I can't get it out of my head. Lemon Yamal and Boppy. Yeah, no yellow is surprising, isn't it, Fist of Ren? For Lemon Yamal. Free kick. Dembele takes. It's an in swinger. And a foul. Free kick for Spain. Does Peter Drury keep saying Lamal? Because I think we spoke about that in the past. I had that sort of dyslexia at a time too. When he was first rising, I kept on calling him Yamin Lamal. Yamin Lamal. Because it sounds the same. I think we talked about this already. Yamin Lamal. I think a lot of people had that. Now I've read and heard his name so many times. Obviously, I know that it's Lamine Yamal or Lemon Yamal, the correct pronunciation. Pedri. Ooh, Ferran. Oh, just wide of the post. Just wide of the post. Today's called Let Me Go to the Final Finale. Let Me Finale. Marino Nazario. That's right, Martin. I just Spanished your name up. Martin. We got all these pronunciations going on. Yamin Lamal. You can be Martin. 12 minutes, guys. This was the time when Argentina began their comeback against Egypt. Can Francia do it? That's a great ball by Due. That's a nice-ish ball from Teo Hernandez, but well read by Unai Simon. Okay, I'll stop with the stupid pronunciations. My old boss from Quebec used to call me Martin. Oh, Dembele cannot keep it in. Some very sad Allez les Bleus going on in the crowd. Come back against Egypt. Sorry, you're in denial. A swing and a miss. Ball over the top to Mbappe. Unai Simon reads it well. Due, can he compose himself? No, he cannot. No, he cannot. With Unai Simon doing his greatest impression of, Manuel Neuer at his worst, Due could not compose himself. I don't know that even if he had it on target, he would have scored. I feel like it would have been saved by Kubarsi, I believe it was back there. Teo Hernandez, Mbappe, Boopy, Kunde. Ooh, that was a good ball. Well done by Aymeric Laporte. Teo. Due. Teo goes flying into the ad boards. Unai Simon is acting as if he got shot in the eye. What happened? Did he get kicked? Did it actually hit him in the eye? Have we seen Cherokee? No, I allegedly he's on the pitch. Allegedly he's out there. I want to see him do something. It's the ball that hit him in the eye. The ball got you, my friend. So that's a corner. That is absolutely a corner. Here comes Nico Williams. Llorente is also coming on. I did not foresee Llorente. I did not foresee Llorente not being the starting right back for Spain. I really thought that he would have taken that. Alex Baena has done fine. He's done fine this tournament. Oh, imagine France, Argentina for third place. Those two getting relegated to the third place playoff. You think that's going to happen? Putting in a mad commentator shift. Oh, Cherky chest pass to Cucurella. He has arrived. Teo Hernandez. Teo. Passing between everyone, splitting the lines, splitting the defenders. Between his own defenders, unfortunately. Anxiety, how are you? Here we go. Hoof it into the ball. Hope for an Upamecano header. Really missing their Arsenal man Saliba here. Oh, what the hell was that, Dembele? Very, very garbage ball. Pour la poubelle. Cherky time. Chipped through ball to nobody. Uh-oh. I fear that we may see some Oh, Mbappe. Oh, Mbappe. What are you doing? That's a yellow card. That wasn't very nice. But why is Unai Simon holding his head again? What is wrong with this guy? Oh, because he got a little bit of an arm on his side. But yes, as far as Sharky goes, I fear that there may be some disaster class edits for this performance so far from him. Due down. Throw in. All over the top. Nico Williams. Ooh, but Meccano kicks it away. Kunde. Cherky. Crowded out. Dembele. Due now. A goal now would be really fun. Oh, Doué goes down. It is a free kick on the edge of the box. It is a free kick. Lamine Yamal gives it away. Technical haram ball. Ooh, it wasn't on the line. It wasn't on the line. Not a penalty. Come on, ref, go check it. VAR, do your thing. Mbappe, you must score. Here we go. Mbappe over the bar. It is over. I'm calling it there. Very brave of me to say that it's over when one team is leading 2-0 in the 88th minute, 89th minute. Very brave of me to make that call. But I do believe it is over. Lamine Yamal. Will they get a third? I think that Spain's closer to a third than France is to a first. Lamine Yamal spins away from Teo. Teo throws the kid, tosses him, absolutely tosses Lamine Yamal, and then picks him up. That was very nice. Yeah, I don't think that that was a penalty, to be honest. Jermaine Chambers pulling out the most dangerous score in football, 2-0. Sorry, guys. Just in a little impromptu hydration break there. Yep, stream starting soon, guys. The match is about to begin. We're back. I think I just got a little excited, knocked the mic disconnected for a moment. Then I couldn't reconnect it. You know, technology, that kind of stuff. One final Infantino interruption for this one. Ball forward to Mbappe. Well taken down, but he's running to the corner. Mbappe surrounded. Cucurella. Javier, you might have a good point there, saying that this is why Teo Hernandez should have started over Dean. He can actually keep up with him. Would he have kicked him? I don't know. Look at that for a lineup. Puyol, Sergio Ramos, Casillas, Xavi. Whew. So France will not be making their third consecutive final. I almost said Champions League final. That shows you just the random synapses in my brain. Rodri, wide to Lamine Yamal. At least you didn't play dumbass Pulisic commercials. Yeah, the Adrian break is not as well organized as the Infantino interruption. Ooh, Williams. Williams versus Upamecano. Goes byline. Williams. Ooh, tries to sneak it in at the near post. Not bad. Imagine Fist of Ren. Come back from the break holding a pair of Raycons. Guys, let me tell you about the Raycon blah blah blah. They actually have a built-in microphone, so when I get muted, I just switch to this. Dembele saved by Unai Simon. Very, very tame attempt. 2.5 minutes left. Tame attempt. He did well to curl it around Cucurella, though. Is that the only shot on target? That's a really good question. I believe it may be. Still only 7 attempts. Unai Simon. Cherki. Cucurella. Real Madrid are getting a damn good left back. Cucurella playing under Mourinho is really going to be fun to see. Real Madrid is just in general one of the more interesting stories for next season. Will the drama live on? What will Mourinho do to the drama at the club already? Will he lessen it? Will he add to it? Will he be able to translate it into performances somehow? Just fascinating stuff going on over there. Lamine Yamal goes down. Nothing given there, and rightfully so. And Cherki. Manu Kone. Doué with a huge switch to Dembele. Oh, great control by Dembele. Dembele, saved by Unai Simon. Mbappe over the bar again. That's it. I think that's it, Martin. Who says GG? Today's sponsor, Hydration Break by FIFA, now with 5 flavors. Yeah. Imagine FIFA releases an electrolyte beverage called Hydration Break. Brilliant. That's brilliant, Fist of Ren. Do you work in a marketing firm? That's it. It is over. This is corruption, though. The referee blew the whistle at 6:58. There was supposed to be 7 minutes. 7 minutes of added time. He blew it at 6:58. This is absolutely corruption. Horrible stuff. Horrible to see. Horrible to see that. Wow. Okay, Spain. Round of applause for Spain. Very well done. Very well done. They absolutely controlled this match. So far, the only team that has been able to score against Spain, the 2026 version of Belgium. That's it. That's it. That's the only team that scored against Spain. Belgium in 2026. That is crazy. And Maverick, the thing that I was scared of happening did end up happening. I even said at the beginning of the stream, I feel like this won't be one of those matches that we hype up and then it turns out to be a stinker. And then it's, I don't know if you can call this match a stinker. I don't know that you can call it a stinker, but you can call it a slow, sort of meandering type of game, which has just sort of been how Spain have played throughout this tournament. They've sort of meandered through. They've been solid, very, very solid defensively. The attack has been hit or miss, but it was fine today. They almost scored one of the goals of the tournament with those like tiki taka, and then just a miss. That was close. That was close. Very well done to Spain. They deserve to be in this final. Crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. No, it's not a stinker, Trey. Come on. Not quite a stinker. It wasn't like a basketball game. It wasn't completely open end to end stuff, blah, blah, blah. But it was pretty good. It was crazy to see. Sometimes you got to give it up to defense, you know? It was crazy to see. I don't know what minute we got to with France not having a shot on target. I believe it was beyond the hour mark without them having a single shot on target. That is incredibly impressive. Unai Simon, yes, he made that one little mistake, but other than that, he was fantastic in this game with how he read the game, when he knew to come out to get the ball, to cut off a cross, to cut off a cutback, anything. Really, really, really well played from Spain. All right, guys, we will have another watch along tomorrow for Argentina versus England, which should be, look, I'm not going to say anything. This is what I'll say. Matches in the past between Argentina and England have been very memorable. There was the quarterfinal in 1966, England knocking out Argentina. The Argentina's captain, Rathan, he got sent off. There was no cards back then. He got sent off in like the 35th minute, refused to go off for like 10 minutes. 1986, Hand of God, goal of the century at the Azteca, England go out. 1998, Beckham kicking out at Diego Simeone, getting a red card. England lose on penalties. 2002. What? Zach, I'm just saying history. What's wrong with you? All right, Zach, you're getting a timeout now. What are you doing? You're spamming. You're spamming. 1998, red card, penalties, England lose. 2002, I can't remember what happened in 2002. But yeah, 1966, Saf and I were there. We were watching that game in 1966. It was a beautiful game. They haven't played in the World Cup since then. They played in a friendly in 2005, I believe. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. That's all I'll say. I'm not jinxing anything, Zach. Come on, it's okay. It's okay. It will be fun. Hello from Ireland. Hello, Sean. Guys, thank you so much for showing up. This was fun. Even when the match was not firing on all cylinders all the time, we still had our fun. Thank you to everyone who donated. Thank you to everyone who showed up and dropped a like. Everything. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I am Adrian, and I will see you tomorrow. Take care.